ever since the new constable, Andera Pauldine, has come in, she's kind of straightened everything up. You know what I mean? So, but there is that kind of lingering in the back of your head, seeing that you've all been here before, especially, with the other circus. So yeah, she's a new constable. Has probably been in position for about a year or so. But yeah, she would definitely like to know if you find any kind of information.
We look forward to removing any threat in this territory that you deeded to us to. And being very cooperative with the town, bringing a good show to the town, and we will most certainly prove to you that we have absolutely no problems with the Midnight Menageries. I can't remember their name.
Celestial Menagerie, no problem.
Should be the Demonic Menagerie, but we'll go with the Menagerie for now. Masquerade, whatever.
As long as we look forward to proving that as long as they can behave, you will have no problem out of this.
I will say that, Giovanni, he was trying to do his best to try to sway me from allowing you to perform in Escadar. But
that doesn't surprise me.
Please don't make me regret this.
You should not.
All right. Well, she finishes filling out the license for all of you, 2-week license. She puts she gets a stamp, bam, stamps it on the parchment, rolls it up, hands it over to you, and she says, I'm looking forward to the shows. And please let me know if you find anything else out about what we've already previously discussed.
Right, and if that clown comes in and tells you anything else about us, feel free to check in to find out what the real story is.
The clown. He's not dressed up like a clown, but you guys keep calling him a clown. I love it. Oh, that's so good. Too good. All right, so you got your license.
All right, yep. So time to head on out and scope out the swampland.
Yeah. So the reason why I made all of you do those skill checks, I was going to do it to where if you guys tied, you had 3 successful, checks and 1 failed check. So what I was going to do is if you tied or if you had more failures, I was only going to let her give you a week. You know what I mean? But with a lot of stipulations, and I was going to take 20% of your takings instead of 5. But seeing that you wooed her and you really did well with your negotiating, you guys got 2 weeks and only a 5% fee, which is good. So kind of give you guys a little insight as to why you're doing the check. So you guys gather up the circus. Everybody's happy that you've got 2 weeks here in Escadar, and you head back out of the town. You get to this plot of bramble-filled valley, and it's along the dirt road that like I said, it's about a mile outside of the town, and the land is mostly flat. There are quite a few groupings of trees. And on the east side, there is a huge rock outcropping. Sort of, I don't want to say a mountain, but it looks like giant rocks that are to the east. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys where you guys are at now. And you guys can feel free to share the map. So this is the area that you're in. You got a nice clearing already. You guys can, clear out as much as you want. Basically, you're doing Escadar a favor as well. And you got plenty of laborers as well with the circus. So, you've got plenty of hands. But you do know that doing this is going to take a while. So you have 2 weeks here. It's probably going to take you, as I would imagine, what do you guys want to do when you first get here? Because it is later in the afternoon. It is starting to become dusk because of the long travel from Aberton, the negotiation, all of the waiting that you had to do inside of the town. So the sun is starting to go down and it's starting to be dusk. So what would you guys like to do with the rest of your day?
Let's just make sure the area is safe, there's no problems, and then set up a watch rotation among the circus members.
So basically just scout the area, kind of figure out where you're going to start putting tents and acts and, your outdoor stuff. So yeah, that's good. I will tell you guys, it looks like it'll probably take you kind of taking, about an hour or so to kind of look around. It's probably going to take you about 6 days to get everything cleared out and the circus built up. So it will probably take you about 6 days to get this done.
For the first night, looking like we're in a swamp area that's probably not had humans for a while. Emu's going to try to pile up a bunch of rats and any other kind of like foul meat or something that he thinks might attract some like predator. And kind of set it off at the edge of the clearing there, and then he's going to set up camp to kind of watch that.
Okay, draw a pointer on the map for me where you want to put your trap of dead rats. And you've had these dead rats for like a week now. Yeah,
they're pretty ripe. So I want to set it like right here, kind of
sure.
Right where those two trees kind of split off. I figure that way if something comes out, it'll hopefully go and eat that, and we'll be able to see what kind of creature it is. And then I've got dark vision, so I'll probably be somewhere.
Sure. So yeah, there are several paths that go into the underbrush and the woods.
So I'll be able to see that.
Yeah, you guys were also told that there was a swamp here too, and if you could do anything with the swamp while clearing out the land, that would be good. So there's also a fallen log. It really isn't going to hamper the circus unless you're going to build over that way. But like I said, there are several different trails and stuff that do go into the brush and the woods and stuff. So, but after doing all of your scouting, etc., it's probably going to take you. It'll take you a full 7 days to get a show. So you'll be able to get everything cleared out, get everything built up, and get the circus performing. Now, don't forget, you can also remember, as part of running the circus, you guys can do some advertising inside of the town as well, and that it does state in your contract with the city of Escadar that you are allowed to advertise within the city limits.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be making flyers and heading into town to do that too over the last 6 days.
Yeah, you guys want to generate some hype for the circus, right? So you've also I'm going to go ahead and share this with you guys really quick.
Oh, by the way, on my map, I don't see anybody but the tokens. I don't see anything. It's just black.
Try clicking on your token.
Can you see like the trees now and stuff? There's
I'm moving around, but I don't see anything.
Can everybody else see trees and stuff like that?
Yeah, I can.
Yep.
I don't know.
You try clicking to select your token, or let's see. Is he in party vision?
Should be, because I can see the occluder wall's kind of moving around as 0-10 moves around on the map. So it looks like it's working on my end.
I'm in complete darkness, so I don't know.
Let me put a new token down for you. 1 second. Let me see if that will do it. Here we go. Can you see now?
Negative.
Can you try disconnecting and reconnecting to the game? Maybe there's something in the networking or something that's a little off.
Okay.
Assuming you're all updated to the latest version, right?
Yeah, I did it right before. I'll do it again.
Oh, looks like Omi's distributing some Spoon the World Tour posters.
Of course.
Yeah, so you guys are going to need to definitely advertise, and don't forget, you guys have access to this. So your circus is now a prestige of 2, because you were prestige of 1 back in Aberton. You've had a successful show. You're now prestige 2, and you have your funds for the Circus of Wayward Wonders is a total of 150 gold. So you guys can use this for advertising and also permanent and temporary upgrades to your shows. And, don't forget, I mean, you can expand on your tents of it, your main circus tent. You can buy other permanent upgrades that will give you bonuses for the show, etc. There's temporary upgrades that you can pick up. Something if you want beer or disposable binoculars or any kind of basic, shoddy, or quality or extraordinary type of merchandise, bobblehead doll, whatever. You guys have great ideas.
Can you open
so you can do that.
Curse AP1? It says that it needs to be open for the links to work, I guess.
AP1's already it's activated. I never deactivated Extinction Curse. In fact, I added 2. I've got both the player and module activated.
Okay. Yeah, they won't open for me either.
I wonder if you got to share the sheet. Let's see.
I can
Share
unload
Performance 1 maybe.
Let me unload it and load it again. All right, there we go. Try now. I just loaded it again. Maybe I need to share all of the
individual ones, maybe.
I think I might. I think I did that before, so I thought that would have saved everything. So there's advertising.
There, it just opened.
Cool.
All right, so there we go. I got some stuff added for you guys. There's everything on advertising now, so I can see you guys can see this. So I guess I have to share everything individually. So, but yeah, there's everything with advertising. So if you want to generate a lot of anticipation, so basically your anticipation score is what you need to meet with your performances. So then everybody will do their act, and then, you'll have 3 actions. Remember, you get 3 actions, 1 being send out the clowns if you really goof up. Like I believe, what was it, Omi, you messed up last time in your performance, and then the clowns had to be sent out or something like that. But yeah.
I think it was the one guy that froze up.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. It was it was the one guy that kept. Yeah, he kept saying, "Put me in, coach." Yeah, with the birds. Yeah, that's it. And he just deer in the headlights. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, you guys can advertise, and you guys can get. You're gonna have to generate anticipation. I'm sure you guys are gonna try to really wow the crowd, seeing that the Celestial Menagerie has had this town on lockdown for many years. So you guys have some money. You guys can kind of think about that. What you want to do for advertising, if you want to pick up any kind of upgrades or anything like that. I will go ahead and share you guys the upgrade stuff. And here's the temporary upgrade stuff and the descriptions. So if there's anything you want to pick up for the circus, feel free to. You got 150 gold. And, it depends on the higher prestige that you get, the more money you're going to make for profit, so. But, and that 150 gold is after everybody's been paid, all of the supplies have been purchased, any kind of repairs have been made. So that's the profit. You guys have 150 gold. So,
and we're a prestige of 2 right now.
You are, yeah. So if you have another successful show, so if both of your shows here in Escadar, if you decide to do 2 shows, you could be Prestige 4 at the end of this. So you'll basically get another Prestige at the end of every successful, show, which and therefore is going to give you more profits, which is going to let you buy more upgrades, more permanent stuff, better advertising, stuff like that. So.
Yeah, so it looks like the only upgrades we can do based on our prestige is beer and basic merchandise.
Oh, beer can be
we
so
can't even
bad.
do basic merchandise. We
Yeah.
can do watermarked tickets and safety net and beer.
Beer. Man, beer could be
Huge.
Yeah. Let's see. If you got beer, the circus generates an additional 2d6 anticipation for the next show. Wow, that's pretty good. And tricks with the audience that gain a plus. Okay, so you'll gain a +2 circumstance bonus because of the beer. That's good. However, the heckler's event is automatically triggered in addition to any other random event rolled. Wow. So obviously beer is going to generate some hecklers. Oh, man. That would be fun.
What would we get out of watermarked tickets? What did you?
Let's see. Watermark tickets. An intricate ticket design makes forgeries near impossible, reducing sales of counterfeit tickets. For the purpose of calculating payout, the circus's prestige is treated as 2 points higher than it actually is. Wow, that's actually pretty good. So you would your profit would actually be treated as a 4 instead of 2. That's not bad, and that's a permanent upgrade. How much does that cost, though?
50 gold.
That's not bad. That would still give you 100 gold left to advertise and save some of it or whatever.
So it sounds like we could purchase advertisements also. For 40 gold, you get 6 anticipation. For 80 gold, you get 9. For 150, you get 12 anticipation. If you just spend, that's basically our budget for posters and flyers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to go out because actual PCs generating anticipation is a charisma check, which is pretty good for me. I was planning on going out and trying to generate anticipation, hopefully get a successful goal on that.
Yeah, and you can also go out and do a couple of small little sideshows as well. Just like walking down the street, juggling or spitting fire and stuff like that. I mean, that's in the contract as well with Escadar to generate, excited, to get people excited to come see the show. So you guys can, yeah. What's up?
What does a safety net do for 20 gold?
The safety net permanent upgrade. Let's see. Let's see. What does it say? Safety net.
Because didn't we have somebody get hurt last time for failing to?
Yeah, it doesn't say what the safety net does. Seating, spotlights, tent expansions, acoustics, flooring. Let's see. Performers who have tricks. Oh, because of injuries. With a safety net, the DC of checks to determine if a performer becomes injured will decrease by 10. With padded floors, it will decrease by 5. So it decreases the DC on getting hurt.
Down to 10.
Yeah, the net decreases it by 10. The floor decreases it by 5. So
it seemed like a pretty cheap upgrade to drop it down.
Yeah, so for half our money, half our gold, we can buy all the upgrades that we have access to. Yeah.
And then we can spend the rest on advertising, and then we can also go out and individually advertise too to build up anticipation.
Yeah. My vote would be to buy as many upgrades as we can and then spend the rest on advertisement, and then we just go generate.
No beer, huh? No merchandise, no beer, nothing like that, huh?
Well, the beer, yeah. So watermark tickets is 50, safety net is 20, and beer is 5. So that's 75 gold. That's all we have access to.
Wow. Well, there you go.
That would be my thought. What do you guys think?
Yep, I think that sounds great.
Yep.
And then we could chip in 5 gold from, like, we can each throw in one gold piece, and
Yeah, you can chip in your own money
and get to 80 gold. Then we get 9 anticipation just from our paid advertising.
That works.
Starts off.
Yeah, and you guys saw the message of the day when you joined. I sold everything out of the party sheet. You guys got, I think, around 30 gold a piece or something like that.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. So I'll chip in. I'll chip in 2 gold this time, and everyone else just chip in 1 gold. And then next time somebody else can take the extra.
All right.
Yeah, not a problem.
So are you guys able to write down on a... If you guys make a note, if you guys want to make a note and just tell me all of the purchases that you want to purchase, and then I'll add it to the main sheet for you guys. All right, so it looks like you guys have a plan now. You're getting a couple upgrades. You're going to serve beer, which is going to be fun. That's going to add a fun element to it. And you're going to do actually quite a bit of advertising. So... yeah, that's definitely going to get the interest of the townsfolk of Escadar. So you have a very productive night as the sun goes down. So as you,
that's 20.
Yep.
yeah,
Beer is 5.
Beer is 5, and watermark tickets is 50.
beer's only 5. Wow, that's crazy. That should be a mainstay at every single performance you guys have now.
Sure.
So as you guys get all of the details hashed out for your next show, which should be in about 6 or 7 days, everybody gets together. You, the professor turns in early for the evening. What do you guys want to do as the sun comes up, basically on the first day? And as you guys are starting to get to it, you've got all the other department heads coming to you, getting all of the instructions that they need to get back to all the laborers and stuff. And it looks like everybody's hard at work in the morning as the next day starts.
Let's go check them rats, Stephen.
Yep, nothing came out in the middle of the night to get it.
Actually, yes. You put a big pile of rats, right? I guess a 5-foot pile of rats.
Yeah, big pile of them.
Yeah, the rats are gone. That's for sure.
Okay. If I was keeping watch, did it happen while I was keeping watch, or just after my watch was over?
No, it wasn't. Nobody saw it during any of the watches.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So yeah,
Let's
all
go
of
see
the
if we can
rats,
find some
every scrap of rats are gone. So why don't you give me just as you're fixing to do a tracking check? I guess it would be what, survival? Yep. Survival would have to go with. So as you're starting to kind of get down and check things out, all of a sudden a couple of the other circus hands come towards you, and they run to you, and they're frantic, and they're saying, oh no, we have a problem. We have a huge problem. There's a problem. The professor's gone. He wasn't in his hut. He wasn't in his wagon this morning. He's gone. He's totally gone. I don't know. And this person's like running in a little circle around you.
Calm down. Let's go look, see what happened.
We're serving breakfast. Usually the professor's there. He's usually eating breakfast with us. He wasn't there. I went to his wagon. He's gone. It looks like his wagon was just absolutely torn upside down. I don't know what's going on. But the professor's gone. I don't know. He could be dead. I don't know. Oh.
Yeah. Calm down. Let's come.
Is the same thing going to happen to the professor? What happened to Thunder? Oh. Oh, we can't have another accident like this.
Yeah, don't jump right to dead. That shouldn't be your go-to. Like, oh, he's not in his room, he's probably dead. That's just not a good, way to live life.
Maybe he went for a hike or something.
He might have a girlfriend in Escadar that he had to go see,
Let's go check out his tent or his wagon.
Yeah, so you guys can... All right, so you guys want to check for tracks or go to the wagon or both or...
Well, we can go check him first. Check his wagon first, I guess, and then...
Okay. So you get over to the professor's wagon. Oh, yeah. You need me to share the map again?
Yeah.
There you
go. Oh, I can see it now.
Good. You get over to the wagon, and everything looks okay from the outside. But when you get inside of the wagon, things are kind of thrown everywhere. It definitely looks like there was a scuffle.
Yeah, I'll go around outside and start looking around and see if I can discern any strange tracks or maybe what happened, how many people were here, or who left, how many, like that.
Okay. Why don't you give me an investigation check as you're kind of looking around? Actually, everybody that's at the professor's wagon, everybody that's looking around, everybody give me an investigation check.
I don't see investigation.
Is that perception? Or...
That would be perception. I'm sorry. Yeah, perception. My bad.
Oh, sorry, I can roll that in the chat tower next time. Sorry.
No, that's no problem. So, Kang, as you're looking around outside, you can see that there are several light drag marks going off into the wooded area. Very light. I mean, but it looks like there are footprints, but not footprints as you would see someone wearing a boot. They look like claw impressions, like a wolf. And there's several different pairs that you can see, but there's one pair that's actually larger than all the other ones.
But they're all working
like
in tandem,
wolf.
heading in the same direction.
Yeah, they're all scattered. Yeah, they were actually very organized. As you're looking around, it's basically they just went right to the wagon, got the professor, and got him out. Got him out somehow because there's not heavy, impressions on the ground to where there's like heavy gouges where he's being drugged.
Was his wagon the closest wagon to the woods? Or did they go past other wagons to get to his?
He was on the outskirts of it. So, yeah, there were several other wagons around. But it just looks like he was targeted. If it was planned that way or if it was just something random, like a random, you just can't discern that. Because there's no other reports of there's no blood either. There's no other reports of anyone else being missing either. And you guys have been up and are about for about a half an hour now.
So I pointed out to everybody else in the party and suggest we follow these tracks and see where they go.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Yeah, so there's a couple of sets of tracks, and they're going, basically towards this area.
Okay.
And that's pretty much almost where the pile of rats were as well.
So they came in, ate the rats, and stole the professor.
Stole the professor, it looks like. So what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to look for the professor? Do you want to go into town and do some advertising? Up to you guys.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't let the professor get gnawed on for a while before we find him. So I'd say we go find the professor as a first step. Plus, we probably want to kind of clear out the immediate vicinity so we don't come back from town and have like half of our circus.
Half of the workers dead. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Okay.
Emu, do you want to scout ahead, or should we just go in weapons blazing?
Guns a blazing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,